If you find yourself looking for the perfect wine to serve on your next game day spread, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. That was me years ago. In this video, we are going to cover wine pairings to go along with your best appetizers, and then we will cover what wines to pair with those hearty foods in your game day spread. And lastly, we will discuss wine pairings with those delicious desserts. And that's not all. I also have a super simple strategy to help you create the perfect pairings for your next gathering. So be sure to stick around until the end. So let's get started. The most popular appetizers that we typically see for our gatherings are veggies and dip, pigs in a blanket, and spicy wings. So when it comes to your veggies and dip, it's important to take a look at what dips you are serving with those vegetables. Most common, those dips are going to be ranch-based, dill, herbs, any of those lines, which means that we want to have a white that is going to be sweet and crisp. So these popular choices to go along with those dips are going to be a Riesling, a Pinot Grigio, or a Sauvignon Blanc. These are going to complement well with those dips and vegetables. Now, pigs in a blanket is a popular game day food to be serving, and these are going to pair well with your semi-sweet rosés. Pinotage is a great option to pair with these because it's really going to accent the flavors of the meat and that butteriness in the crescent roll. Now, spicy wings are another great food to snack on during that big game. And these could be sweet or spicy. So depending on the sauce that you're using is going to influence which wine you want to choose. Now, sweet loves heat. So if you have a spicy wings that you are serving, you want a sweet red to go along with those, such as a Muscat. Now, if you are going more of a sweeter barbecue route, then you are going to want to go with a semi-sweet red, such as a Zinfandel or a Malbec. So before we jump into wine pairings with those hearty foods, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite food to snack on while you are watching the big game? Leave it in the comments below. So with these hearty foods, most popular is a big bowl of chili. Now, chili is typically a little spicy, so with that, we want to have a sweeter red to go along and complement those spicy flavors. A Cabernet Sauvignon is a great semi-sweet option to serve with that little bit of spicy chili. Now, if you are going for more of a traditional route of chili, not necessarily focusing on the spice, a drier red would be a great option. This would include a Syrah and a Marquette. Now, pulled pork barbecue sandwiches are always popular during those big game day gatherings. So just as with the wings that we discussed earlier, you want to take note of that sauce that you're using, if it is on the sweeter side or on the spicier side. For a traditional barbecue with those pulled pork sandwiches, you are going to want to go with a Malbec or a Syrah to really accent the flavors and complement that heat in the barbecue sauce. French onion sliders are one of my personal favorites to make on my deluxe grill and griddle. And with this complex combination of flavors between the roast beef, the cheese, the onions, you want to have a nice full-bodied red wine that is going to pair nicely with that. Some options would be a Sangiovese or a Tempranillo. Before we jump into some wine pairings to go with those delicious desserts, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button because I'm dropping videos like this every week and I would hate for you to miss out on the next one. So with these desserts, you want to take a note, is it chocolate, is it fruity, or is it both? Because depending on what you're serving is going to influence which wine you will pair best with it. So fudge brownies and chocolate chip cookies are popular ones to serve for any gathering. So with these chocolatey flavors, you want to have a full-bodied red to go along with those and really complement the smooth creaminess of those chocolate flavors. Popular options to go with these fudge brownies are going to be a Marquette, a Frontenac, and a Pinot Noir. If you're going the white chocolate or berry option, a Pinot Noir is going to be perfect for that as well because it has strong fruity flavors on its own that goes great with any berry dessert. One of my personal favorite desserts to pull out is raspberry habanero baked brie using Pampered Chef's raspberry habanero sauce. And the sauce also works great over cream cheese, and it doubles as an appetizer and a dessert. So it's great to pull out anytime when you have those guests over. With this sweet heat sauce, it's going to pair well with a Zinfandel, a Frontenac, and a Marquette. So again, you want to go after those full-bodied red wines. Now, the last dessert that is often seen at these gatherings are traditional sugar cookies. With these, we want to have a crisp white wine to accent the sweetness of the sugar cookies as well as the notes of butteriness in that cookie dough. So options for this are going to be a Riesling, a Pinot Gris, and a Chardonnay. Now, who is ready to create their own pairing at their next gathering? If that is you, check out my website in the description below and grab your free pairing guide so you can become a pro for your next event.